Hello everyone and welcome to Patron Hermitpack. That is right. We are here on this brand new server for us Xisuma patrons. And yeah, there's the peeps on right now. And this is the second time of me trying to record this episode because the first time OBS decided not to recognize that my mic was a thing. Yep. I may or may not include some footage from that, I probably won't, but basically all that I've done so far is create a little hole in a cave base with a smeltery and a few bits and bobs. I've been mining down there. And yeah, this is a mod pack created for Hermitcraft. If you want to download it and play it, just go to FTB or Curse. It is on both of those launches. At the moment I'm using Curse, and if you try to install it straight away, you will have noticed that there is, or was, a few issues. Yeah, basically the whole thing was completely and utterly broken, like the UHCs. So yeah, that was the thing, but we're on here now. I've added a few client-side mods, like What Am I Looking At, which wasn't in before. But yeah. So, the plan for today is to get some Tinker's tools going. As you can see, I've got a few here, a cleaver, pick, and a hammer. And I made some shurikens. I thought they'd be really cool because you can fire them from your offhand, but you can't actually use them with a cleaver. Like, cleavers don't really let you use anything in your offhand. When you right click with them, oh, they no longer make the crafting station noise. Okay, well before, they would make the noise of when you repair it in the tool station when you throw them. But I guess that's now been fixed. There is only 11 ammo, so it's kind of a last resort kind of thing if we're really in trouble. I'm just trying to think if I need to mention anything else. If you want to have like an introduction to the mod pack and what it's about and where you can download it, go and head over to Xisuma Void's YouTube channel. He is the YouTuber to which I am a patron of, which made no sense because I cannot words, but there we go. But yeah, if you just head over there, you should see a video called Hermitpack something something. No, it isn't called that. I cannot remember, but anyway, it has information about where you can download it, and it's a whole bunch of fun to watch if you want to do that. But yeah, let's get into the video. So, what I did in the recording that messed up was that I basically came to this place in the overworld. It is, as you can see, the coordinates on the minimap over on the side here. It is, ooh, there's darkness here. It is nighttime. Great. Well, basically, I came to a plains biome because I like plains. Not planes as in airplanes, as in, planes, you know, the biome. Anyway, so, and I came down into this cave, which I saw, and I made a door, because if anything wanders in here, we want to be safe. I made a smeltery, just got some lava for it, down in a cave, and made a portal to the deep dark, which, in 1.10, appears to be the dimensional cobblestone, because the portal recipe is simply 8 compressed cobblestone. Yep. I don't know why you would want to go there. Also, there's a really fancy animation now, which does that, but yeah. Yeah, so what I want to do now is I want to upgrade my Tinker's tools, and I haven't got any gold yet because, I don't know, when there's Tinkers I hate upgrading to an iron pick before I have, what's it called, like I don't want to make an iron pick because it makes more sense to upgrade your current Tinker's pick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead... Oh, and I added an item scroller and removed mouse tweaks to the mods, just for convenience. So, yeah, what we need is some clay for a clay cast. I want some iron to make the pick head out of, because I want to upgrade my pickaxe. Also, this thing is Grandmaster. We have Tinker's Tool leveling, and it has 11 modifiers, so pretty much instant mine Tinker's Tools are gonna be a thing. So yeah, something that I want to mention is that we Xisuma patrons had our own mod pack. Well, it was kind of Xizuma's and our mod pack. It was called Xisumanati, and I played on there for the longest time, but it got really laggy and no one played on it much anymore. And basically, me and Rack is another Xisuma patron. You've probably seen him in Xizuma's UHC videos and my first or both series of UHCs. The second, which isn't out yet, but there you go. No spoilers. But you've got another UHC coming, so hype for that. But yeah, so it was called Xisumanati, and me and Rack had a competition, or like a Tinker's off, where we saw who could create the fastest Tinker's tools, like hammers and picks and all that. And we ended up with instant mine hammers, which I really want again. So basically, if we look up clay cast, you can make these clay casts in Tinker's 1.10, and what you need is molten clay, and 1 clay equals 144, and you need 2. So if I go ahead and put 2 clay in there, that should smelt up. There we go. And what I'm going to need is I'm going to need a Tinker's pickaxe head. So I go ahead and make one of these. This is going to form the cast, as you probably know. Put that there. It takes a while to smelt. You'd think clay would smelt really fast. So, yeah. Oh, I don't know what that is. It's a bit broken by the looks of it. Okay, here we go. This is going to turn into molten clay. Yep, 2 ingots. And then if I pour that over the pickaxe head, that is forming a clay cast. And there we go. So now, if I go ahead and put 1 iron ore in there, that should be enough for the pickaxe. Oh, good grief. Where's the pickaxe? There it is. You need, 2 ingots, and you get a iron pickaxe head. This is what I want to upgrade to. I know it's not the best, but it's what I've got at the moment. There's still all these rubies and galena ore, and uranium, and all sorts of really interesting ores over here. Copper, which is from Industrial Craft. So yeah, today, what I'm gonna aim towards, I really want to get a jetpack pretty soon, like as soon as I can. It is the Mekanism jetpack. This one, right here. It's some tin, steel, basic control circuit, and basic gas tank. And basically what we need to get that is a metallurgic infuser, which needs basic... Oh. This looks a bit broken. Also, if you hear that echoey type thing, it's some kind of mod in the mod pack where if you break items, or like break blocks, or click through things, hear that echo? That's really quite cool, I think. I don't know which mod adds it. Like, here's the mod list. I doubt you can read that, so let's see. There's Auto Packager, Quark, Better Builders 1s, Blood Magic, Britannia, Chisel, Cooking for Blockheads, Cyclic, what's that? I have no idea. What's this? Dunno. Sorry about that. Just had to take a little break there. So, what else have we got here? Ender Core. You got Ender IO, Ender Zoo. I don't know what that is. Ender Tanks. What's this? No idea. Environmental Tech, I like that. Zero Core. Extreme Reactors, which is like big reactors. Fast Leaf Decay, like that. Flight Tweaks. Okay. FTB Utilities, that's good for chunk loading. Gravestone Hermit Quest. A mod for the hermits. Ooh. Hopperducts, Inbridge Weeks. And just, that's the one I added. Item Scroller. JEIBs. Journey Map. I'm trying to, what's this? Not enough ones. Okay. I don't know what that is. Platforms. I have no idea what half of this stuff is, but what I want to just do real quick is I want to search. Ooh, what's this? Cub's coat. Ooh. Hermit wand. Sneak right click to cycle, right click ground to spawn hermit. Beam gun. Ooh. Imp fireball. Cosmic dust. Cosmic dust block. Throwable golden apple. Throwable sign book. Waggle sword! I want that! A fang. False goggles. Rendog's reward banner. Dippin' slime. Crafted bench. Biffa teacup. Builder's chest. What I want to know is... oh, good grief. Is how you spawn in the hermits, because I think you need to like spawn them in and then defeat them to get loot. Oh, there's also a trash can. I don't quite know why we'd want that, but anyway, 3. I put 1 ore in. Do you get 3 from 1 ore? Okay. That's interesting. Just thought I'd put that in there. So if we go ahead and pour that there, that is going to formulate into the pick head. And with the clay cast, you can only use them once, but from now on we can get gold with the new pick. Like a so, that's going to give it magnetic 2. It's going to give it more durability, more mining level, more mining speed. Modifiers are the same. XP is the same. Pretty much the same. So if we go ahead and do that, it's also got cheap. Increase durability gained when repairing the tool. That's good. Okay, so we'll keep this from now. And now I can actually mine the uranium. Like so, and all of these other ores, which I have no idea what they do. But there you go. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and... I don't know what to do with this 1 ingot. But anyway, what I want to do is I want to get some Mekanism going here. So, what I need is osmium. That's good. Can you smelt osmium? I don't know what this seared furnace is. But it's a thing, I guess. No, you can't put it into the smeltery. So I'm just going to smelt that. What we need is also a generator. I'm not quite sure what kind of generators we've got in this mod pack. We've got coal generator. Okay. Furnace generator, that might be good. Culinary generator. There's also these Mark IIs. Oh, you need Dragon's Breath. Ooh, interesting. Diesel generator? Generator. Okay, that's a bit broken. Insulated copper cable. Okay, well, I'm not quite sure where all of that heat generator, that might be good. There's wind turbines, which we will want. There's the extra utilities generator, which need redstone for. Need redstone for that as well. Basically, we need to go mining for some redstone as well. There's the osmium. Go ahead and put these ores up. And yeah, I'll be right back when I have done some mining, maybe upgraded some more of my tools, got some basic resources going. And yeah, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back and I have made some base improvements. Expanded it by 1 block in each direction. I organized some of our resources into some iron chests, and that was just an irregular one. Put the furnaces up there, Tinker's over here. That can see in there. Iron. Okay. Iron. That's probably because it's an iron chest, but it doesn't say it at the top, like there. But anyway, so I did a bunch of mining down there. Made a mine shaft. You can just about see it down there. I also scaled down chat a bit so it isn't quite as in face. So yeah, I went ahead and got a bunch of redstone. I found some lapis, and I've got 1 piece of lapis on my hammer, my pick, and my sword, so hopefully they'll get looting and fortune over time. But what we need to do is we need to make a generator. Now, I'm not sure which one is best. There's the furnace generator from Simple Generators, and there's the coal generator from RF Tools. There's the coal generator from Actually Additions, the generator from X Utilities. I think I'm just gonna go with this furnace generator from Simple Generators, just because it looks so simple to make. We need to go ahead and smelt some stone. I'm gonna just smelt, I guess, 1/4 of a stack. Should probably keep some coal on me, just in case. You never know when you might need coal. And handy dandy furnaces up here, just smelting away. We need a redstone block. Crafting. In fact, what I could probably do is put this crafting table like down in the middle here, just so we have one. I need to think of some kind like this. It's a bit too derp kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, it isn't that professionally looking. I could probably get some chisel going and see what I can do, but for right now, this is all we got. Let's go ahead and make a block of redstone and 3 iron. Go ahead and grab those 3 iron that I got right there, and a furnace. I'm gonna go ahead and make another one. What I could do is put the crafting table there and just have 4 furnaces. Actually, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. So what I'll do is just make another one, seeing as we have too much cobblestone. And I will go ahead and do this, and that to go ahead and make a furnace generator. Fire energy! Craft a furnace generator. Okay, and then we need a metallurgic infuser. And to make a metallurgic infuser, we need iron furnaces, redstone, osmium. Did that say iron? Because I don't have any more iron. It did. Go ahead and put 9 in there. That'll turn into 3 blocks because smelter is now even more OP. It turns 1 ore into 3 ingots, as I mentioned earlier. What I might just look at quickly is what are the uses for this. Okay, it's lead and silver. Okay. It's just lead and silver together in 1 ore. But I'm not quite sure. So it looks like you need to grind it in a macerator grinder. And then you put it in an industrial blast furnace, which needs... Oh, wow, okay. Well, we're not doing anything with this anytime soon, that's for sure. Is this done smelting yet? No, need more lava soon. Let's go ahead and pour that. And, yeah, what else did we need? We needed osmium, redstone, a couple of furnaces. A lot of this stuff needs furnaces because it is kind of a smelting type thing that goes on. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the generator right there. Now what this does is it takes coal, 64-hour arithmetic for 24 seconds I think that was. That's a decent amount of power. Let's see, how much does it make off one piece of coal? That is 21,000 RF, okay. This is a lot of power. Is it going to be 32,000? Yep, 32,000 RF. That is really, really good just for, like, such an early game thing. Let's go ahead and grab this, pour out one more. Turn these into that, and then let's go ahead. And where's the metallurgic infuse? Ooh, osmium stuff looks cool. 13 attack damage. What? What? 8. Okay. So it isn't as good as the sword. Okay, was that one? Yes, this one, the metallurgic infuser. There we go. Why my torches went over there, I don't know, but let's go ahead and put the... Oh, I know why. Because this needs to be rebound to none. Let's go ahead and put this there, I guess. So, wait, this says it says Enrichment Chamber, but it's not. This is a metallurgic infuser. Now, what this does is it takes the power that we're giving it, so it's got 8,000 RF. What we need to do is, to make the jetpack, it runs off hydrogen, right? So to make hydrogen, we need an electrolytic separator. And to make the electrolytic separator, we need iron, redstone, enriched alloy, and electrolytic core. Wait, and this is just redstone and iron. We might want to make an enrichment chamber as well, because if you enrich the what's it called? Like, if you enrich the redstone, you get much more out of it to put into here, because the metallurgic infuser, it takes the iron, right, and then you either put coal or redstone there, and it'll turn it into steel, or into the enriched alloy, or whatever it's called. So to make a enrichment chamber, what we need to do is we need to make a steel case. Steel casing is not that. Find obsidian. Okay. It is steel, quite clear glass, okay, accepts any block glass. Okay, so it can be glass, osmium, and steel. Now, to make steel with Mekanism, what we do is we put 8 coal in there. I think it's 8, 1 per. So it's got 10 carbon, and if we put iron in there, it goes ahead and metallurgically infuse. And there, right there, it says enriched iron. Now for this, what we need is to put it back through with some more coal. So if we put more coal in there, and we put the enriched iron right there, it's going ahead, and it's going to turn into steel. So if I put all of that in there, got a bunch of carbon, and I already put some in this, if I do that, we got steel dust. So now with the steel dust, you just go ahead and smelt it, either in the smeltery or in a furnace. In an alloy smelter, it turns into industrial craft steel, okay. Or yeah, just a furnace, it just turns into steel. So I'll wait for all this to do its thing. But what else do we need for the enrichment chamber? We need basic control circuits. Okay, so here we go. We need osmium and redstone. Still have some osmium. I'm going to need to smelt up more osmium. If I go ahead and just put this, I guess, in here, that should smelt up nice and quick. There we go, and more redstone I think we needed. Go ahead and grab that. What else did we need? I think that's about it, actually. We need glass, okay. So, if we go ahead and grab, I don't know, this much. Go ahead and smelt a bunch of this. I need to find some way to get coal or charcoal easily, because we really don't have a lot. We have 42 in total. I might go ahead, try and find some spruce trees maybe, or jungle trees, make a lumber axe, and then we can go ahead and get all of the woods and all of the charcoals. Oh, we ran out of power. Okay, so go ahead and put another piece of coal in there. Fills it really quickly. Wait, what? I put carbon in there. Why did you use so much carbon? You're not meant to use that much carbon. Oh, I see what I've done. I've made too much, I see. Okay. Don't mind me, I've just been a silly. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll do that. I made twice as much steel as we need, basically. Okay. You've smelted up osmium, you're giving me glass. Perfect. And now, all we need is the steel, I think. Oh, and these basic control circuits, that's right. You can get upgrades for this. Supports speed, energy, and I believe muffling. Yeah, muffling, that reduces the sound that it makes. But the upgrades require, oh, I can't remember what they need. Basically a bunch of stuff that this thing makes, and then you craft it together in the recipe thing known as a crafting table. Anyway, so I guess I'll go ahead and wait for this to finish up. I'll make the enrichment chamber, and then I will be right back. Alright guys, so I have gone ahead, smelted up some steel ingots, so we are gonna go ahead, craft up this machine casing type thing going on here. There we go. And then we need to go ahead and put 2 osmium in that and 2 redstone. That will go ahead and turn into the basic control circuits. And then we can go ahead and make the enrichment chamber. Now what this is going to do is basically, you know how we put the coal and the redstone in here? Well, what it's going to do is it's going to turn it into, I believe, compressed redstone. If I go ahead and craft this, like so, right there. What this is going to do is, if we put redstone in here, say, well, hang on, let me see, electrolytic separator. What do we need for this? Let's go ahead and try and find it somewhere in the mess of everything. Here. We need, yeah, redstone in here. So if we put redstone in here, right, it's going to go ahead and process. And this gave us like 1 amount for 1 craft, right, in the metallurgic infuser. But if this this is compressed redstone, so before we would get 10, right, when we put 1 in, this gives us 8 times the amount. So we can go ahead and make all of, like, and all it costs is power, which we are kind of running low on. Yeah, we really needed like a tree farm or something going on here. Some kind of fuel for this. I guess we could make a culinary generator and make a farm. That could be a thing. Like a wheat farm. That might be good. But anyway, what we can do now is... Oop, wrong one. This one. We need... What did we need? Electrolytic... Ooh. Why does that need 2? Oh, we need all of the enriched alloy. Okay. This one, so we need 2 and then 5, so 7, and that'll make 8. I believe it's the osmium that makes that. And that makes the basic control circuits. It's the iron, and we don't have that much iron. Let's go ahead. Put 7 of this. Wait, did we need 7? I think we need 7. That'll go ahead and craft. And... yeah, we need a lumber axe and spruce, and then we can just turn charcoal into more charcoal and have infinite charcoal, which would be really nice right about now. Let's go ahead and put all of this away. Like so. I have everything I need, really. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut here. I'm going to get some spruce and some lumber going on. Make a bit of a manual tree farm. And I will be right back once we have some actual power. Like, infinitely. Which would be nice. I'll be right back. Actually, guys, it turns out that I just looked at the time on the video and we're out of time for today's episode. It's sad, I know, but we've got a metallurgic infuser, a furnace generator, and an enrichment chamber going. Once we get some power for those, it won't be long before we get our jetpack and then we can fly, and it's going to be amazing. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you all next time. Oh, and do remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the episode, and to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you next time. Creepy. Thanks everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.